Доброе утро. Здравствуйте. Меня зовут Крис. Приятно познакомиться. Сегодня 50-й день на бесплатном аккаунте. Сейчас мы для экскурсии. Hey everyone, new name here, playing my favorite game, Watcher of Realms, and I'm on the free-to-play series. Greeting any Russian-speaking people to the channel today. As I was saying, it's day 50, and we're going to take a tour. It's time for a tour. So it's the second cycle of the monthly rewards being completed in the quest. So when you log in and you have all these red dots, especially on a free-to-play account, I suggest you always go to your quest first. Collect your monthly first. And it's imperative to do this because claiming the rewards, getting them after, is not retroactive. So some of the things that you're going to do to accomplish your weekly and your daily quest are also in your monthly. So always, when you know it's a weekly or a monthly, especially reset in your quest tab, go in there first because you don't want to spend 3,000 stamina and then say, oh no, I forgot. So we'll collect our weekly as well. So now I've got those rewards, and then we go into the daily for the sign in today. I'm not going to show you much gameplay, but I'm going to give you a bit of a tour. So, guild boss loots. Let's see. First of all, donation. Get that out of the way. Okay. And if at any time these things show those insignias for your Pantheon from doing faction trials, you do not donate those ever. That is predatory tactics. You never want to get rid of those because the specific ones you can only get once or twice a week at most. So never do that. These rare crystals, if I had three, I would give all three. Gold, you can always pick up gold. And that rare powder, if you're new, as you see here, I'm a month into the game. I don't use it anymore. I have a massive surplus. So yeah, I'll always donate that. But again, that's the first thing I do is I check my quest tab, then I go to the donation, then I'll come to the guild quest, and I'll say, oh, I need to go into the arena 5 times. And it's always attack the guild boss, but I want to see what this third stipulation is. So I'll do 5 arena battles, win or lose, I don't care. Now I'm going to collect my guild boss loots. And I am by no means trying to achieve massive Nightmare 3 18k. I'm just happy to get 8k autos all the time. And that's huge because they snuck a Corridor of Glory in on us starting tomorrow. They just gave us, 24 hours notice. That I didn't know if we were getting one. But a 5-star psychic power, that's huge. I'll take that happily over anything else except for a divine summoning crystal or a legendary skill crystal. I love those 5-star psychic powers. You don't have to spend any currency to upgrade a 3-star to a 4-star and a bunch of 4-stars to 5-star. You don't have to spend any experience potions. It's just a 5-star chicken. So we're going to take a look into the faction trials where I've made it to thus far. And on day 50 free to play, 208 stars. And I thought, where is it here? I think it's the Infernal is so tough. Like I have a Pyros, I have an Imani, but I don't really have any other heroes. Otherwise, I'd be pretty close to getting this Divine. And the reason I say that is you'll notice I have 28 stars in the Esotericist. So that means I picked up 1 star in stage 10 of the Essos trials here. Or 2 stars, pardon me. And I don't have a defender yet, so I can't get 3 stars on stage 9. And I don't have 2 healers. I don't think I have any healers because they're only legendaries anyways. So I'm pretty stuck for trying to get those 3 stars. But it's been a long time I've had the basic trial on autos, and that's really important. You start looking along here. I'm at the starting of late game for faction trials. Everything is almost complete for the stage 9s, except for Infernal. And it's a huge jump from the stage 9s to the stage 10s in the faction trials. And why I tell you to continuously push your faction trials. You see that I'm on day 135. My Hyperion bonus says only had 50 days of gameplay. But you can't necessarily in your first couple days do well in faction trials. But all my deployed heroes, and shout out to Fastidious on his stream, and I forget the name of the person who asked, but a huge, amazing question that I'd like to know myself as well. And if you do, please leave it in the comments. Is this bonus after you place the hero on the map, or do they get it before? Because that's a huge difference in boost. Regardless, that's a huge boost to have 23% rage regen. I don't need to hunt for it on substats as much because I already have a bunch here. So in my events, I'm saving this for tomorrow to get my times 2 experience for, as I said, that corridor glory that they snuck in. All right. So if we go into the best records section on a 50-day account, it's pretty much been stagnant now since day 40, since I completed all of campaign. And I've had this Nightmare 3 auto run for, I think it's almost 2 weeks now. It gets me, a decent enough chest every day. So I don't know why it's not showing here, but I have 100% complete on the Elite Void Rift, Lyseer, Elite done, and Torador twice now. So I don't know why it's not showing that as an update. Doesn't really matter. But you'll see all my gear rates have been stage 19 on auto farms, no fail for, I think it's been about 8 days or 9 days. I did gear rate 2, the last one, and artifact material rate, stage 18. It's been like 10 days. I've had it on farm as well. And you'll notice in the campaign, everything's finished. There's nothing left to do in campaign. I did all the abyssal rifts and the whatever the other special rift is called there. Everything is done in campaign. Until they update the game, there's nothing in there for me to do. So it's easy enough. All the insignia stages for your promotion rates, like that's easy stuff. Gold, XP, they're all done. So on Tide, I'm on wave 128 until I start getting more skill ups into my heroes or I get more ancient items. I'm kind of stuck for the Tide. Let's see how below battle power I'm currently at here anyways. So if I messed around and swapped some gears around and whatnot, I might be able to do Tide 129 today. I might be, but I can't do 130. And if we look in the rewards, like in a couple days, I might be able to get this. Depending who comes from this weekend, I might summon somebody that's really going to help me push this. But it's the start of the month. I'm going to make sure while I'm in here, I'm going to collect my loot. And this is where you start getting to a point in your game where you don't get that every day, 120 diamonds coming out of Tide because you can't complete 3 stages anymore. I'm not getting as many rewards from Tide. And you really start noticing it. So I hate red dots, but I try to stay in a similar order that you saw. I go to my quest first because I obviously I knew it was weekly and monthly reset, so I make sure I get those. Then I go check out what my guild boss gave me. The next thing I always do is I come into the shop here, and I'm always going to buy fodder. I need this fodder, especially with tomorrow being the what do you call it, the corridor of glory. I will always buy the stamina, and then I never buy this 20 diamond stamina because it's worth 60 only. So you're spending 60 diamonds to get 180 stamina. Or if you just come over to your actual stamina section, sorry about that. If you go directly into your stamina here to spend 60 diamonds, it gives you 200. So if you buy those medium potions, you're actually throwing away like 30%. Then I come through my guild just to make sure I've bought everything that I possibly can. This legendary skill crystal every week. Always buy that. Always. They're one of the rarest items to get in the game. And then for your arena, pick up your potion. And I love the idea of this shop for rewards in the arena. I haven't made it back to Platinum 3 since I originally did. So this is still available for like another 3.5 weeks. If I can get this divine, it would be really nice. And then let me see here. So for Codex, I've recently pushed the SS Plus on my normal account on the main. I got an SS Plus today on the Conqueror. I was pretty happy about that. So to push an S on the free-to-play account makes me happy. This B Plus, it's not too bad. I thought I would maybe only get a C. But if we go into there and we'll see the lineup that I have to use. Let's see, who did I try it with here? I've got Dolores and Constance with a light lock and a Lily. These aren't the best healers, but this is the only healers I have besides Autumn. So on a free-to-play account, you take what you can get, and a B plus, not too bad, man. Still almost 2,000 points. So if we come into the shop, the redeem shop, on day 50, I'm sitting on 4,200 points this week. So I can pick up this. Most likely I will at 5-star. And then I don't know. I'm kind of torn, man. I'm sitting. I want to do 110 pull of these ancient summons in 2 days. But on a free to play series, this is the 4. I'll use these 4 mostly, okay? Because I have that experience bonus already waiting in my Pantheon. And that's why I purposely left it. It drove me batty for over a week, leaving that red dot there. But why spend 300 coins here if I don't have to? These diamonds, they're great. This stamina, as a free-to-play player, I'm going to always convert the diamonds into stamina more than likely, every single one of them. So I'm either buying the ancient summonings or the psychic power first thing, and then the stamina with whatever's remaining. Because you know what? I'm going to do it right now. I want a temple for the banner that's coming out. I think it's on Saturday, but we're going to take a look right now. Also, if you don't know, in this bounty challenge, okay, it's maybe the Gear Rate 2 Oracle trial, but you might not be doing it, and you're seeing how it's all, Gear Rate 2, Gear Rate 2, right? So you can look also when you hit the go, and it'll tell you, where you can find these kind of creatures, because at certain levels, other creatures don't show up. There's less of them, or other things are happening. Like if you do Gear Rate 3, Stage 19, there's only 3 mobs that spawn on the top right corner, whereas 2021 spawn 4. So there's 2 of each mobs. So you can actually cut down on how many you need to do. So let's say I want to look for something that's in the artifact material rate. Keep cycling through. You never know what's going to pop out of these. And eventually it starts costing you gold. To my knowledge, it's never above 1,000 gold to continuously cycle through this. And whatever these rewards are, I mean, there's something, okay? But I'm always hunting for this divine summoning shard. Even though you can switch this up and it'll give you a full rare summoning crystal, I'd rather get the divine. It's so hard for me to get divine summoning crystals, even on my normal account, let alone the free to play. So, like I said here, the ancient summoning is on Saturday, and this was really sneaky down here. This corridor of glory was not there yesterday before reset. So they just snuck it in on me, and I 6-starred a few of my healers on the main account for the Codex. So always be careful, guys. I mean, if you're new, like this account, don't just 6-star somebody unless, like, I'm guessing it's something you've been looking forward to for like a week, because I want those 2 legendary crystals for sure. So let's see, what else do we got here in the arena? If we take a quick look, so I have some opponents. Who's this tackle free to play? That's kind of scary using a laurel. Let's see here. I'll show you one auto on my arena for the fun of it. Okay, this is anti-air. I am not a professional arena player. I really don't care about arena. Once I get Overlord on this account, I will never push and be stressed about pushing to Overlord ever again. If I could sit in Plat 2 or Plat 3 at every reset, I'm okay with that. Arena's just there to get easy rewards of some kind. Win or lose, you still get rewards. You get stuff in the shop. So that's why I do it. All right. It's not about placement. This is my free to play account. I don't care if I have 100% win rate. This really isn't PvP. Okay. But I'm just going to show you, where I'm at Platinum 2, the competition. Like, I might have 324,000 battle power, but it doesn't mean I'm going to win because, other people are actually caring, are gearing correctly. The thing I like about this game for the PvP element is it doesn't affect your stats for PvE. Like other games have a, great haul or other things that say, hey, you've done this well in PvP, so you're going to do this much better in the game. And then some of those stats translate into greater rewards that other people didn't get in PvE competition. So what I'm getting at is it's like in guild versus guild. Nothing in this arena is going to affect your guild versus guild. To my knowledge, you can't get demon soldiers from the arena. So it doesn't matter if you finish in Apex Overlord or Gold 1 when it comes to the PvP element of guild versus guild. Otherwise, I really don't care about arena. That's not real arena. If it's not live, I don't care what game you're playing. It's not arena. If it's not live, it's not arena. That's how I feel anyways. Could be incorrect. So now you'll see like I'm way over stamina cap. So it doesn't really matter if I collect or whatever, okay? But you go into your shop as well. I think it wants to give some more stamina here or whatever. And they're pretty sneaky about how they make you click or tap 3 or 4 different windows so that you're spending more time and traffic in their shop. So let's go into the quest and I'll show you something here. Okay. I'm going to collect these or whatever. So I know that they want you to do a level up of a hero to, I think it's level 1 hero or something, okay? But the weekly wants you to level up 30. So I'm going to do all my fodder here. You'll see I don't have any fodder, and Corridor Glory is coming. So I'm kind of screwed, I think. Anyways, there's that level up hero 30 times, and that's why I stress that anytime you have a red dot on your quest and you can't remember if it's a reset or you're just like, I leveled up 3 heroes, okay? Anytime you log in, go to your quest whenever there's a red dot. It doesn't matter where it comes from. You're like, okay, now I know I've collected for this. I've got my friendship. Go in there just so that you know. Because as I'm saying, I made mistakes when I was new, and I set autos for 200 to do artifact material rate, and I lost out on these whatever that there was because I didn't reset my monthly quest. Anyways, the free to play series has been a real blast. It's again, I'm not going to do daily uploads because there's not really much progress that I'm going to attain unless there's special content like that codex or something. And just in case you're wondering, since it doesn't show elite progress 100%, it's done. This is the easiest that I can possibly have on this account. I set up a guide for the Torador. It's so easy on the elite. I can't do hard. I'm probably, I think, 2 days away, or pardon me, 2 cycles away. Like maybe come April, I'll be into the hard. I don't really care. The idea of this account was just to show people from the start how to progress quickly and clearing all of campaign. And you won't see it on normal here where it says 375, but clearing all of campaign on day 40 on a free to play account, I think speaks for itself for the strategies that I'm showing in this series if you've been following from the beginning. I hope you're having a good time through the journey of Watcher of Realms, just like I am. And thank you again to anyone who's supported me from the beginning or from the last upload. Being a content creator on behalf of Watcher of Realms for the people was the intention of this channel. And it's gotten it thanks to your constant support. Take care, everyone.